and gentlemen, Pro League action continues this evening in ISO versus TCM game 3 of tonight. And currently TCM with a 1-0 lead, winning off host in that hardpoint game. Now ISO struggles in this search and destroy. They're going to need to win it. And I saw a couple of players tweeting between themselves, Dido and I believe it was Aches specifically, saying, hey, no danger close.
Yeah, I saw that as well, yep. Dido
dodged the question, which I appreciate, but isn't running it. So I'm going to keep my eyes out for that. So far already, first blood goes for ISO, as does the second kill of the round. Showing that COD vision, and immediately things have drastically switched 2 versus 2 now.
I'll tell you the player I'll be watching throughout most of this one. This map might be a little more difficult than where I've seen him go nuts before, but I will be watching a lot of Havoc. You saw Silly just waiting in the back there, able to pick it up. Now it's going to be Moose and Havoc at a 1v1. Havoc should have heard him stomping around there. I guess not.
Now Moose is up for the ace as well. Bomb is down. And is that all the way back in? No one picked up the bomb? That cannot be right. No, I was going to say. A little bit of a Codcaster bug there. But Moose desperately hunting for the ace. Havoc. This controller could have disconnected for all we know. He's just kind of chilling in the corner.
Yeah, he's just waiting. I thought he would have heard that player run behind.
He's just having fun.
He's just playing time right now. It looks like he wants to wait for the plant.
And Moose is going to have to pick up the bomb. He's going to be able to get it. Now the question is, where does Moose go? I think he's going to have to go over towards B.
Havoc's controller had to have unplugged.
Has he even flinched? Oh yeah, he's teabagging. Havoc is moving, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to check the bomb, and he's going to get the kill. That is either he has the best headset in the world, or his batteries died halfway through the round.
Oh, the patience there, man. He must have sat. That was a solid 45 seconds that he just sat in this corner, and he heard him stomp by at one point too. If he heard that, he heard him run by.
Talk about a 50-50, but worked out. ISO take round number 1. And again, I feel they need to win this search and destroy, just to guarantee that they get to host the second hardpoint of the series, just to kind of force it to at least a 4th map. What happens in the uplink, not really sure, but pressure on ISO after losing on host map number 1. TCM looked so strong in respawn that ISO could really struggle. We'll see though, in the search and destroy is round 2, already a couple of kills going down. What's your thoughts on recovery being re-added though, Maeve?
I love it. I mean, just thinking back, I guess my only issue with it to some degree was just, I don't know, there seemed to be a lot of kind of pre-nade kills early on that just completely thwarted pushes. But thinking back to the Columbus Open, I mean, some of my most exciting memories and crazy moments from it were recovery S&D, man. It was one of my favorite S&Ds. I know the players were kind of upset when it was taken out, so it's great to see it back. I just wish we had, unfortunately, that half of the minimap cut off, so that would be zoomed in a little bit more, but I understand the reason it's not.
I don't. It should definitely be cut off. It should be more zoomed in, Maeve. I think you're right. I think you're a genius.
Man. I appreciate the faith that you have in me as a life partner and as a co-caster.
I'm glad. I just don't have any faith in your predictions whatsoever, because so far, you're 0-2 on the evening.
You know, if you guys keep talking trash, I'll tell you what's going to happen.
You're going to actually try?
I'm going to start playing it fast. I'm going to stop playing fast and loose. You're no longer going to have risky Maven. You're going to have very, very serious Maven. I'm going to win by 500.
By 500? If you win by 500...
I don't even know what the total goes to. It's probably not 500.
Probably not 500, no.
All right, Ben, who are we kicking things off with?
I'm going to look at TP. Going to be carrying the bump for TCM. Of course, it's all tied up at 1-1. TP's going to go to aggressive A plant. And isn't going to waste any time at all. However, Dido picks up Moose, so he immediately hops off that bomb. Looks over, and I think Silly may have just caught sight of him. Jerd with the melee though on Dido, so bomb should be good to go down. Havoc picks up the kill on Jerd. 2 versus 3 is TP and Aches, the duo, trying to clutch up.
They are right on top of each other. You saw Aches there with the sniper. Aches is going to get caught by Havoc, going to get pushed by Havoc, and that'll be it.
Gonna get
and you got to watch this kid, man. Havoc's insane. He's absolutely insane. He's on the 3 streak at 5-1. I don't think I've yet commentated a game where he doesn't drop at least 30 kills in an S&D.
Did you just say at least 30 kills?
Yes, and I wish I was exaggerating, Ben, but I'm not. So you weren't at relegation. This kid dropped a 16, a 16, and a 15 at relegation.
But that's insane. Relegation, though.
In Puckett, I casted again the other day, and he dropped, I think, another 15, a 12. It's wild, man. He's just he plays real fast, very aggressive, but like in a very smart way. So he's going to get
like
first
that?
blood yet again. If you've been watching, that's 2 out of 4 rounds now. He's got actually 3 out of 4, I believe, that he's gotten first blood.
Problem is, 2 of his teammates die, but he's looking to get his second kill. That extends it to 5. 7-1 start from Havoc. You're not exaggerating. The guy's
no, he's insane. I've never really seen him have a bad S&D game. The only one he had kind of average was, oh god, I'm trying to remember what map it was. I take it back, as my memory has failed me at this old age. But I've seen him have like 1 bad map in the league. But other than that, man, this is what you expect from him. Just goes off in S&D.
He's in a pretty interesting position as well, because he has players surrounding him. And he's going to hear the boosting, and there will be a challenge any second now. He's going to lose the gunfight. That leaves Llama now in a 1 versus 2. Moose and Teep alive. What can Llama God do here? Does have the bomb in hand, and card timing not going to go his way. May try and get that plant down. He may get a little bit of luck here, because both TCM players are over towards that A bomb site. So bomb should go down relatively comfortably, but he's not even planting Maven.
No, it looks like he wanted to bait out the rotation and try and catch them both. Now he's kind of caught in the middle of what he wants to do. If he would have waited a second longer, he actually would have caught one. He sees him dash across. They know it hasn't gone down. He's going to get flanked there. I don't know. I mean, I guess if he would have known they were both today, I think he would have tried to get it down, obviously. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if he thought they might have been split and he could catch one, or if they were going to rotate back and he could possibly line up 2. I don't know what his thought was there, but once it got down to like 10 seconds, he was just in a hard spot.
Yeah, at that point, 1 versus 2, if you try and plant the bomb, you're going to die. Had to try and play for the kill. Unfortunately, it didn't work out in his favor. So 2 rounds apiece now. And I'm going to be looking at Havoc again. Just can't really get my eyes off him. 7-2. See how he's going to play it on the defensive side.
You've said that same sentence so many times in your life, Ben.
I have. You already know, you saucy devil.
But then I'm watching him as well. I want to see if he gets forward and can pick up another first blood. It is going to go to Dito with the nade, however. But you do see he's in an aggressive position. He sees the shots coming in, and that's going to allow him to push. So there's another kill for Havoc. He is 8-2 right now, but he's trying to find the last player.
Moose for the 1v4.
Moose is going to catch him from the side, try to dip out.
There has to be someone defusing. Moose is going to clutch this for sure. I'm so sure of it.
He's got 20 seconds left. Can he get to the guy defusing? He's trying so hard. He didn't have a dash left. He's going to try to pick it. Oh, the shot's just off by a hair.
Oh, so nearly got it.
Were you on with Llama? How close was Llama the first time? Did you check by chance?
I was looking. Moose managed to kill the first player planting. Oh, sorry, the first player defusing, who was about maybe a second.
I'm pretty sure Llama
off.
stuck it right after he got that kill, and he wrapped the whole way lower. It had to have been very close. Very close. But
if he clutches that 1v4, that's just absurd. Like
those are the plays, man. You love to see those out of Moose, and yeah, once he can start carrying that over to land, now maybe a little less pressure on this team. I'm really excited to see what TCM can do.
Need to see Silly step up a little bit. He has looked pretty good in Search and Destroy throughout Season 3 so far, but
oh yeah, I mean he had the 1v3 in relegation. That was one of the silliest 1v3s I've ever seen against.
Had a 1v4 as well in the Pro League last week.
He had another one last week that was crazy
on Solar, yeah.
Yeah, he comes up with. Oh yeah, that's right. That's what was Castle Puckett. He had the. He had a 1v4 and he was a back-to-back 1v4s.
Yep.
That's right. That was silly. I was freaking out. I actually went to Twitter with how crazy that was. My memory.
Yeah, it's not the best, Maven, but don't worry, I'm here for you. I'm like your life support. It's fine.
Thank you. I could use that. But
so now,
they are. To take the round. TCM trying to climb back in this here. Tito closing it out on TP. They've got a 4-2 advantage right now.
It's pretty comfortable, but
I think they can take this. I can't believe they lost the game 1. I want to say that's a lot due to the fact it's a relatively new map. I mean, they had host. In my opinion, that's one you got to take, but still a long series ahead of us, Ben.
Yeah, I think maybe a game 5 potential Havoc. Oh my goodness! Oh, he's celebrating too. He knows he just did the nasty. Oh, that was ridiculous.
He's wild. I told you, he's wild. He's absolutely wild.
That was like a snap. That was, oh wow. Wow.
I watched time and time again when we casted this series, or we casted their last series on. It was the same Solar game. Every time they'd push B, and he would be so aggressive and just fly at them and pick up 2 to 4 players every single time they were on offense. Like, it's wild to watch him, man. It's just like his sense in S&D is crazy.
Very impressive. Gonna go over to Havoc again on the attacking side.
7 rounds in, he has 11 kills.
Yeah. It's good. Now ISO just one round away from tying up the series 1-1. Kind of expected. Havoc pushes out. Dido already picks up the first kill though. So 3 versus 3. Teammates looking to push over towards that B bomb site. Havoc's going to hit that flank immediately. There is a play just around the outside though. 3 versus 2. Moose and Aches alive. 2v2 now. And Havoc kind of worried about someone coming behind them. There is a player up top. I think Havoc spotted him.
Yeah, Aches was rapping. I didn't see if he is aware. I think it's Havoc right above him right now.
No, Dido hit Moose with the movement again. I'm watching so many players get world starred this evening. It's crazy.
Well, now it's going to be Aches in the back. I thought Havoc hurt him, but apparently he didn't because he's going to be flanking behind. And he's playing this so smart. There's one. The second right on his right. Can't win it, though. Havoc's going to close it out.
Yep, that's going to tie up the series.
That was a tough spot. I don't know if you were on Aches' POV, but he saw the one cross. He saw the one in the back.
Yep.
He just wasn't sure when to really start shooting. If he killed that player a little bit quicker, I think he had a much better opportunity in the 1v1. Unfortunately, that kill of a stationary target took a lot longer than it needed to.
Havoc finishes 12-5. A big performance from him. And ISO take the search and destroy as well. Let's take a look at the scoreboard at the end of the game. Maven, what strikes you just looking at that?
Honestly, it doesn't really even jump out to me anymore, but just Havoc, that's what I expect from him. Those like 12-5 games have become standard for him in S&D. Winning it 6-2 despite that you have a teammate that's 1-5 stands out to me a bit.
Yep.
You thought they get the S&D win. They look strong. I picked them in this series. It's just going to come down to the next hard point, whether or not they can take that.
Yep.
But for that, we'll have Uplink. Uplink, it's anyone's game in my opinion.
It is. It is. Curious to see how this one is going to end up. It's going to be comeback as well. For now, quick commercial break. Be right back.